When he got going, he would be called the Hailstorm. This photo will not be viewed very kindly by the Indian cricket fans because this is Jos Buttler and Alex Hales. After they had stitched a world record 171 run opening stand during the semi-final between India and England in Adelaide in 2022. It was a chanceless, flawless knock. There wasn't even a review, there wasn't even an appeal. And you saw why Alex Hales is really beaming, because he turned this knock and the performances that day as the best day of his life. And now one part of the Buttler-Hales duo has announced his retirement from international cricket. Yes, the breaking news update, the latest update that we have is Alex Hales has announced his retirement from international cricket, and it brings to an end a 12-year career which was kind of a roller coaster in a lot of ways. So how would you look at Alex Hales when you look at from the England cricket prism? Revolutionary? A flawed character in the sense because of what happened in 2017? Unlucky? Brilliant? Destructive? Lot of ways to look at Alex Hales if you look at it, because on his Instagram post, he announced his retirement and it called time on his 12-year career. 2,074 runs in 75 T20Is, strike rate of 138. 2,419 in 70 ODIs with 600s. And at the same time, if you look at it, averages, one was just over 30 in T20Is, the other was 37. Underwhelming, overwhelming. It's kind of a mixed legacy that Alex Hales leaves behind, because on his social media handle, he just said, "It has been an absolute privilege to have represented my country on 156 occasions. I have made some memories and some friendships. Throughout my time in an England shirt, I have experienced some of the highest highs as well some of the lowest lows." He's very honestly stated that he has experienced the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows as well. It's been an incredible journey and I feel very content that my last game for England was winning a World Cup final. Now remember, for the player of his capability, not being involved in the 2019 World Cup in which England won was really a cruel blow for him. Throughout the ups and downs, I felt a huge amount of support. I look forward to continuing to play for Nottinghamshire and experiencing more franchisee cricket around the world. I mean, if there is one place where Alex Hales really is playing catch up for is franchisee cricket, because he came in at a time when England cricket were very rigid about England players' participation in franchisee T20 leagues. Because as I mentioned in this, throughout my time I have experienced the highest of highs and some of the lowest of the lows. In the next two slides, I'll focus on the highest of the highs, because for a first England player, actually if you want to look at it, the first England player to have actually hit a T20I century during the 2014 World T20 was Sri Lanka. He had blasted a brilliant 116 and that remained his only T20I century, by the way. Shared world record opening stand with Jos Buttler in Adelaide 2022 versus India in semi-final. I mean, you saw the innings. It was cold, calculating and absolutely clinical in the way how England's openers played. And remember, for Alex Hales, he unfortunately came at a wrong time for England cricket when you look at white ball cricket. Now you're talking about baseball, New England, all that kind of innovation. Alex Hales actually started that in 2011. His fearless stroke play, his aggression, the way how he would clear the fence, it was all indicative of a new breed of England cricketers who wanted to play the game in fast forward mode. But remember, at that time, the England and Wales Cricket Board had a very rigid outlook and that you can't play in the IPL. Franchisee cricket and all, you need a no objection certificate. So Hales was kind of hamstrung by that. And he kind of did not get adjusted to this new regime and in the way how it can happen. So all those years lost, now he may want to make it up in a big way. Remember, his IPL presence has been very limited. Now one hopes that in 2024 onwards he can get a bigger IPL presence, as well as his continued presence in the Big Bash League, CPL, the Vitality Blast and all the other things. Alex Hales will be wanting to ensure he has a new career in franchisee cricket, one which may see Hales 2.0 just unleashing hailstorms all over the world. But this is where the lowest of the low, and perhaps that came to define Alex Hales, the player, because He was suspended from an ODI side in the aftermath of a brawl outside a Bristol nightclub in September 2017. Now, that incident also involved Ben Stokes, but Ben Stokes, look at the contrasting fortunes. Stokes played a big role in the 2019 World Cup winning squad as well as in the Ashes. Hales just had to watch on the sidelines. And why Hales could not come back and get reintegrated into the England cricket team? Because Owen Morgan had said, complete breakdown of trust between Hales and his England teammates led to his banishment from the ODI side. The senior players in that team at that time in New England had stated that we cannot get Alex Hales in the setup because he's a very disruptive influence. And because of that, the breakdown of trust that happened ensured that Alex Hales was not part of the 2019 winning squad. Had he been there, he would have been part of two World Cup winning sides, one in 2019 and the other in 2022. So in a sense, England lost out on the services of Alex Hales, but because of that, look what happened. The likes of Jason Roy flourished. Phil Salt, Will Jacks, all are a new breed of cricketers who are fearless. And somewhere down the line, you must credit Alex Hales for it. He doesn't get the appreciation that is because his entire reputation has been painted by what happened in 2017 at Bristol. Take that away, his records have actually been very, very good. And if you look at it, the likes of Jason Roy and this whole new breed of England openers at the top, they owe their credit to Alex Hales' batting because he set that template in 2011 to 15, a time when England cricket was far more rigid than what it was. So we wish Alex Hales a happy retirement, and one hopes that he can really flourish in the T20 leagues all over the globe because they will be dazzled by the hailstorm indeed. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.